On the island of Maui in Hawaii, wildfires break out in Lahaina and Kula, as 80-mile-per-hour winds from Hurricane Dora quickly spread the flames across Hawaii. And throughout the night, the entire area can be seen from the sky, engulfed in flames, as residents desperately try to evacuate the area.
Hurry the f***. Beat the horn, Dad. Beat the horn. What the f***, dude? Beat the horn. Beat the horn. Oh, no, pretty soon. Oh, somebody's down right now. Oh. Somebody's down right now. Yeah, somebody's down. Just go, Dad. We cannot do nothing for her. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, bro.
Just go, Dad. Just go. Oh. We cannot do nothing for her. What the f***, dude? Just go.
Some had no choice but to jump into the ocean to escape the wildfires.
Be careful right here. There's debris all. Yeah.
As the morning after shows us the scale of how much had been burned, and social media shows us how much destruction had occurred. All the way to the coast. As residents describe how horrifying it was to escape.
We try to get shelter from the wind because it was so hot. It was actually burning our skin, and we had debris just falling on us. We couldn't stay there any longer. It was just too hot. And so I called the police, and they told us to jump in the water. And it was dark. We jumped in. We hid behind the jetty because the wind was so hot. It was burning us from the back, and the water was pulling us from the front. And we had debris falling us on top of us, and we tried to hold on as much as we could.
But now the community is pulling together to assist in the evacuation efforts.
What you can see here behind me is one of at least 5 different evacuation centers. See about getting them some hot lunch. A lot of the community is bringing out snacks and crackers and be able to get everybody a hot meal, hopefully for lunch tomorrow. After everything they've been through, got a bunch of sandwiches right now. Actually, we're going to be heading out to the front lines and see if we can't be taking care of the emergency workers as well. So.
There's a manifest here. If you are off island, message me directly, their name, and I'll look on the list. There's a 2-page list right now happening. Most of the people are from Lahaina. A lot of people here are hurt. They have no one. They came out of the hospitals. No place to go.
As Daily Mail reports, at least 36 lives have been lost, with over 270 buildings burned to the ground, as Biden declares this a major disaster, unlocking federal assistance. As the fires begun on August 8th before 4 p.m., but early the next morning the fires got picked up by the hurricane winds, and by the end of the night the death toll went to 36. As images of Lahaina before and after the fires are just shocking. So this is just a horrible tragedy to hit Hawaii, so hopefully they can recover quickly as possible and the country can get them all the support they need. The only commentary I felt necessary for a disaster like this is just preparedness. Do you and your family have a go bag? Do you have enough supplies to last a few days in the event of a disaster? And also, I know a lot of people aren't into trusting authority nowadays, but if you're told to evacuate due to a fire, it doesn't matter how far away it may seem, because a wildfire can go up to 16 miles per hour, which, if you're stuck in traffic or you're on foot, that's it. You and your loved ones are done. And I know in that video where the guys are evacuating, as they're driving around what they think is a body, some people online are criticizing them on social media for not trying to save that person. And although it's horrible, I don't really blame them. Remember the campfire in Northern California in 2018? Where one resident documented all his neighbors that just perished in front of his eyes?
Well, I'm going to show you what happened here. This poor soul right here got burned out. This is the poor guy came down to get my crippled friend out, and he didn't make it. I went to their house right here in this white car to get them out. She had to put her makeup on. She died because of it.
You can commend the heroism that people have for their neighbors, but reality is oftentimes very cruel, and the reward for bravery is death. So I'll leave the links below for the verified GoFundMe for the Maui Relief Fund, the Maui Foodbank, and also the Maui Humane Society's Amazon Wishlist to purchase supplies for the animals. That is, if you're able and would like to contribute.